Welcome, network marketers. It's Dr. Cameron Todd back with another chapter from Live Your Preferred Lifestyle Now by Cameron Todd. This is an MLM marketing guide, the ultimate guidebook for those who seek total control in their financial future, available on Amazon. This chapter is called Be Patient in Your Own Business. There are many keys to success, and patience is one of them. But people want everything to happen in an instant. If we walk in a building and the Wi-Fi isn't super fast, we get annoyed. If our text message or Snapchat takes longer than 2 seconds to send, we become frustrated and impatient. The point is that our culture expects results right away, and our surrounding gadgets, systems, and services are only moving quicker to meet our expectations. For example, restaurants like Chipotle, McDonald's, and Taco Bell are testing the delivery system so the customer can get their food as quick and convenient as possible. Amazon is testing delivery drones to expedite transportation time, and if attainable, we wish our order would arrive the nanosecond after we click the purchase. While I'm all for convenience and efficiency, I believe this habit of expecting instant results is dangerous for our future. In wanting everything to happen instantly, we lose patience to hold out for more fulfilling opportunities and dreams. Let me explain why patience is the key. When we get instant results and convenience in some parts of our life, then we expect it in other areas of our life to work just as quickly and easily. But this mindset causes problems when something doesn't happen as we plan it. It is also dangerous when we don't take a task on because it seems too difficult or appears too long to complete. First, if something happens outside of our control, then we commonly create unnecessary stress for ourselves and lose mental focus. For example, take the scenario where we plan on getting off work at 8 a.m., but the traffic is slow and causes us to arrive late. An impatient person may allow the negativity of the traffic to carry over as they act rude to their coworkers and disrupt their concentration all morning long. One external disruption, and they can't act or even think straight. Also, if a task appears too difficult or too long to finish, then we usually choose not to do it because of our desire for instant results. So we regularly settle for shorter and more convenient paths. For example, many people don't consider careers that require grad school because they don't want to go through extra years of schooling. I'm confident that thousands of people who would be excellent doctors, lawyers, dentists, and other professions miss out on a fulfilling and satisfying career simply because of short-term mindset against more education, and it's a real shame. For another example, many people say they want to be rich, but they're unwilling to take the necessary steps to obtain wealth because they aren't patient. These same people say investing in the stock market takes too long, or they would rather spend their money shopping and feel the immediate happiness of buying something new, which goes away pretty soon after the purchase, or their impatience gives them over to the get-rich-quick schemes that never work out. There's a better solution to success in life, and it's called being patient. Patience is the key to satisfaction. As I wrote a few pages in this book, I started to understand the super successful people in any field push through the difficult work and do it in 10 plus years, meaning these excellent performers have the patience to get better each day, each week, each year, and then finally the decade. They won't achieve their success if they're too impatient to practice their craft. Also, controlling your psychological state for patience gives you more opportunities. A patient person will have more time to consider different solutions to the assignment, contact people who can possibly help, and put an effort toward a higher quality result. In contrast, if you're impatient, you're more likely to do the least amount of work just to be finished. Or you might complete a project how it's always been done and not spending any time to consider more creative or efficient operations. From my experiences using patience, the end result is almost always better and more personally satisfying. There's a quote in here in this chapter in this book that says, when things don't happen right away, just remember, it takes 6 months to build a Rolls Royce and only 13 hours to build a Toyota. Finally, how to practice patience. Since impatience comes from being upset, things aren't going how you want or how quick they want them to, it's all I focused. Change your perspective to practice patience by thinking about the subjects around you. Consider the other people involved or the moving parts that are required to come together. Back in our traffic example, think about how everyone else needs to get work on time and they're probably just as frustrated as you. By thinking of the other people, you get away from only thinking about yourself and lack of control. Or our grad school example, look at more schooling as a required step to enjoying the rest of your professional career. And for the get-rich-quick example, have the perspective that you're investing in your future and it takes time for your compound interest to add up. If it was easy and quick, everyone would be wealthy. Another great way to practice patience is to travel. From trying to understand a different language, culture, and worldview, you're bound to be more humble and patient after spending time abroad. Lastly, practice patience by making yourself wait. This may look like delaying dinner until after you work out, waiting to buy new shoes until you have $1,000 in your emergency fund, or passing on your dream car at age 30 so you'll have something to look forward when you're a little older. Get creative with this and soon develop more opportunities to be patient than you thought possible. I'm confident that practicing patience will improve your personal and professional life. All you have to do now is give it a try. This is Dr. Cameron Todd. Be patient in your own business.